Morning everyone, this is Aizen Danian from My Cigar Blog, bringing you another video review. Um, Today is it's a Friday, but I'm not working today. I'm gonna take the wife to go and have a medical checkup because we're due for our second baby any week now. So wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna be a father again. This time it's a girl, and this will be the last checkup before the delivery is due. So it's going to be very exciting. Yep, so I'm on leave today, but it's the morning, and I've got time for a cigar before I rock off to the hospital. And I thought that since today is it's a special day, I'm going to go and see my future daughter via the sonogram thingy-majiggy. I thought that I break out something that I've been keeping for quite a while, and this is the final stick from a 2004 box, and it's not just any box. It's a Hoyo de Monterrey edition limitada 2004. And it's the last stick of the box. This cigar, as you can see, has undergone a bit of wear and tear. Just look at the band there, a bit of wear and tear, a little bit of a story behind this as well. Had an unfortunate over humidification accident a few years ago, and that kind of messed up some of the bands and some of the rappers. But I was actually fortunate enough to be able to save most of the cigars by just dry boxing them and caring for them very carefully. But unfortunately, the bands were not spared some damage. So yeah, the bands look a bit funny. That's because of water damage. But my experience from smoking some of the sticks from that box since then, it still smokes wonderfully, and so I'm pretty sure this one will be quite interesting as well. I've not had a stick. This is the final stick that I've been keeping for what must be about two and a half years now. So it's going to be like saying hello to an old friend before I say hello to my new friend, my daughter, uh, this afternoon. All right. So a bit of history about that cigar, and let's just see. Ooh, one thing about taking cigars out of their boxes, like this is the final stick from the box. So what I normally do when I'm down to the last two or three sticks is I take it out and I put it into my singles humidor, which is quite a large 250 count desktop humidor, and it's obviously it's lined with Spanish cedar and all that. But what I find that cigars placed in this box tend to absorb the luxurious Spanish cedar scent. And yes, that's what's happened to this stick. It's almost as though I'm putting a block of Spanish cedar to my nose and inhaling in the goodness and the aromas. As you can see, if you get a nice close look to it, there's a little bit of bloom on this little stick. Small little flecks of white. That's bloom, guys. All right. Probably resolution is not good enough, but it's really oily. Perfect as far as the touch goes. Look at that. All right, just about ready to go. Snip off the top. Draws great. It's luxurious, just the right amount of resistance I like. It's got this really floral, musky, dry draw. Very musky, very musky. It's like you have a cellar or basement that you haven't been into for a few months. That stale muskiness. It's quite an interesting flavor, actually. A lot of floral notes as well. All right, let's light up. It's gonna be a spicy stick. I can almost tell. Quite an interesting story about the limited editions from Cuba. Experience and also popular belief, which I find to be quite true, is that the limited editions were made to age. It is extremely rare that you'll find a limited edition cigar, an edition limitada from produced by Cuba, which is ready to smoke the day it leaves the factory. That's just how it is. There are some exceptions to this rule, of course, like the Monte Cristo Granite Mundo 2010 that was ready to go. But previous years, uh, that has been the case. It's usually something that needs some time. And if that is any indication to go by, this cigar that's been cooking in my humidor for the last 6 years, it's going to be a very interesting smoke. Let's have a go. Wow. Right off the bat, sweet rum and raisins. The aroma is incredibly floral. Wow, it's like, whew. Can I just can I just burn the stick and bottle the aroma and use it as perfume? Wow. It's like walking through a flower garden on a summer day, on a hot summer day after it rained in the morning. It's glorious. The aroma, my God. Woo! Of course, you don't burn a cigar to smell the aroma, right? Very sweet, very rummy, very raisin, very fruity. No bitterness, very little woodiness. Very, very, very sweet. Cinnamon caramel, burnt caramel. But that rum and raisin flavor, that's very dominant. Amazing. Beautiful. Copious amounts of smoke. Every drawer is bringing out clouds of smoke. Look at this. Huge amounts of smoke. Whew. Oh. Wow, guys. Wow. Holy mama. I'm not going to use Suckling's Da Bomb. I've got my own and it's called Holy Mama. Wow. Alright, enough of the wows. I'm going to put my mind to this and get back to you after a bit. Alright? Just let me have a chance to cook through this a bit. This is going to be a fantastic day. It's going to be a fantastic day. Having a fantastic cigar, and I'm going to go and see my daughter after this. What more can a man ask for? Hmm. It's not often that I don't have much to say. And I can tell you that this is one of those times. Um, guys, this cigar is mind blowing. Despite the horrendous water damage it suffered all those years ago, as you can see, the burn is perfect. Haven't had to touch this up at all. The draw is amazing. It's luxurious. It's just the right amount of resistance. It's it's so fruity. It's almost as though I'm eating a fruit bar. It's got that slight rum bittersweetness, dark raisins, caramel, a touch of woodiness coming in now, but I do believe that's because of the storage in the very good Spanish cedar lined humidor. The smoke, the aroma, guys, it's like a mystical experience. For those of you who've been following my reviews, um, I doubt you've seen me like this before in such high reverence of a cigar. But there's just not much that can be said, guys, except I'm liking it. you know, uh, if you have sometimes an average or not so good cigar, it seems as though it takes forever to burn, and it seems like it takes forever to finish. It's the direct opposite of a stick like this. It seems like it's just going by too quickly. It's why is the tobacco burning? Could you get longer again and let's start over? That's really how I feel. Amazing. I'm gonna enjoy this. Not interrupt myself with too many cuts to the video, and get back to you just as I'm about to finish with my final impressions. Hang on, guys. So I approach the final third of the cigar. It's shown its complexity. It's become very thick, very creamy, syrupy. Elements of vanilla, burnt vanilla coming in. Sweetness is still there, but it's just overall become very musky and full in the mouth. Nice, glorious, glorious complexity. Wow. I've been really smoking the cigar very slowly. It's been more than an hour now since I lighted it up. Just enjoying every puff. It's it's rare to say that you can enjoy every single puff from a stick, from a cigar, but that's really happening with this. Um, a bit hard to recommend this one, guys, because I know it's probably very difficult to find now. The HDM 2004s are probably long gone already from most vendors, and you'll really have a hard time finding one. But what I can recommend as an experience coming out from this cigar is the limited editions are not necessarily uh, overpriced knockoffs of regular production Cubans. Uh, there is an inherent value in them, and the reason why a lot of people look down on the ELs, because of its cost and its flavor and taste, and when young, is probably because it's very hard to have the patience to wait and see what would happen to it. But if this EL and others that I've had, which have had some significant age in them, means anything, it's going to be the lesson is that the ELs are meant to be put away. They are not easy smokes to indulge in right up, as right fresh after you buy them. 1 year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years is not enough. But if you have the patience to put them away, like I have with this, and able to keep your hands off them and not give them away because you think they're bad or you don't like them, you're able to hold on to them and give them the time they need in proper storage conditions. That's very important, guys. Aging a cigar is not just putting away in your cabinet and forgetting about it. Looking after the cigar is what I mean by proper storage. You have to check on them, make sure they're fine. If anything's going wrong, you need to adjust. Perhaps more humidity, less humidity, more temperature, less temperature. Looking after them for years and years and years, and then coming down to them after they've had that time. That's when they really deliver. So, guys, I would say if you can, buy a box of ELs today and put it away, and who knows, in 5, 6, 7 years time, you might get a stick just like this and enjoy yourself just as much as I'm enjoying myself now. All right, that's the final word for me. I'm really going to take my time and enjoy the rest of this. So no more updates after this. This is Izudin Danian from My Cigar Blog. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Smoke well.